Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. Thank you all so very much for being here with me today. And before we get started, I want to announce that I do have specials going on the readings right now on my at my shop. So if you guys are interested in getting a reading, go ahead and check out the shop, you guys. If you need help about your life purpose, your career, finding your spiritual gifts, your astrology, birth chart, your love life, what's going on in that area, and much, much more. You don't want to miss this amazing opportunity to get 25% off of your spiritual guidance at this time, as well as if you buy a reading, you'll get a promo code as well to use for the next one. So take advantage of that. It's going to be posted until September 8th. And I hope that you all enjoy. Now, we're going to get into what's going on with you all. General overall energy for the month of September 2023 for Virgos and all 12 zodiac signs is pushing everyone into spiritual things. All right, spirituality is going to be very, very strong. It is a potent energy at this time. It is pushing people back to God, right? If you've gotten off track, you're going to be thinking about how did you get off track. This is the month where you're going to be the analyzer. You're the analyzer of the zodiac. That seems to be the role that you will be playing in September. Analyzing everything about yourself, kind of breaking yourself down here and looking at, well, why do I do this? Why do I think like this? Why did I think like this before? Why did I see things this way before? Why am I seeing this situation like I'm seeing it now? Why is this happening? For what is the reason why things are taking place right now in this way? So there is a lot of questions you may have for yourself or for God at this time, and He's calling you back to Him. I feel like He wants you to come to Him in a different kind of way. When you have questions, when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling afraid, He does that to get your attention. He does it, and He's going to keep doing it until He gets your attention. And when He finally does get a message through to you that He wants you to know, then you can be at peace. Everything will be fine because He'll get it through to you, and you'll be able to make those changes once that happens. So I do feel like at this time, you're going to be definitely getting real with yourself, finding solace in your personal world right now, and just questioning yourself. Like, maybe some of you may even feel like you're living your life one way, but your heart wants to live a different way right now, right? Your soul is wanting to outgrow what you're actually doing, right? So there's a lot of transformations. It is a transformational vibe that is surrounding your sign, okay? And as well, this is your season. So this is about the middle of the month, bringing in a cusp energy. This is what I like to call the cusp of perfection. Virgo, you guys are service oriented. You guys are workers. You guys work hard as well. Libra is an air sign. Libras are all about tipping the scales to bring in some balance, or presenting the scales for God to balance things out for everyone. So it's like being presented with an opportunity to look at what needs to find resolve at this time, what needs to be balanced at this time, and how can you make those personal changes in order to see these things happen. That's you just being a little bit of a perfectionist, and that's you getting into analyzing yourself really deeply during this month. So please keep those things in mind as you go through the month. You will be feeling this type of energy. Now, more specifically for your sign, because that's something that all 12 signs are going to be, in that energy. But specifically for you, I get a sense that you will be lending a hand to others. I know that you guys are a service-oriented sign, and when you have God involved with a Virgo season at this special time right here, this means that combining the two leads you to opening your heart, opening your door to let others in for help. Like, you're helping, you're assisting. So you may find that you want to be of service to others. Also, you are goal driven, focused on your own goals as well, but you're not like selfish about anything. I do get a sense that you are learning from the past and also leaving certain aspects of your past behind. And this is allowing you to be able to motivate others more along their journeys, right? Motivating other people along their spiritual journey or just their journey of life in general. Maybe you have some really uplifting words to say to people, and you really are showing a different side of yourself. You may feel more inspired than usual. Maybe you are inspired by other people. Maybe you are inspired by people who are more into spiritual things or people who are spiritual. Maybe you're getting inspired by that. I do feel like some point during the month of September, you may find yourself holding back a lot of pain associated with the past in order to avoid having an emotional outburst in front of others. Okay, I do feel like something may come up to trigger you, and it's something from the past that may come up, some old emotions, things that you have left unhealed. And I think you may even like hold this all back. Like you may not even allow yourself to show that this is what you're feeling or that this is what you're experiencing or this is how you feel. Could even be a frustration, but I feel like you're doing a good job at holding your composure about it, even though this is you feeling the opposite way of what you feel in the inside. Which some of you could be really good at that already, but I do get a sense that this could be coming up this month. Okay. Now, when it comes to love matters, I think that some of you guys may become more official with a lover, or something becomes officialized with a love interest. Maybe you and a love interest become more official as far as like a situationship. Maybe there's an established situationship now in September where you and this person start getting closer to each other, and there's an understanding between the two of you now about how you both feel about each other or see each other. Maybe you have a friendship that you're growing and you're starting, or something that you're building. But I do get a sense that you're creating a better connection with this person that you're interested in, and being more courageous too, to finally express your feelings to them or open up to them more, to let them know how you feel about them. You're not biting your tongue with this person anymore. I feel like if you've been in a season of being patient with this person, or if you've been trying to show them how much you love them or that you care about them or that you like them or have an interest in them, but it seems like they're really not paying attention, you're going to get their attention. You're going to get their attention. Some kind of way, you are going to do something to let this person know that you're on their tail. You're on them. You want to get their attention. You really do like them. You really want them to know that you are so attracted to them. You're so super into them. You are going to be doing things to really catch this person's eye. And you're not going to stop until you know you've done it. That is how a Virgo operates when a Virgo wants things to go their way. And I think that that's what you're going to be doing. But just be aware of this type of energy, because some of you could be dealing with someone who is more of a leader. And because of that, leaders don't like to feel controlled, or they don't like to feel manipulated. This person could easily take your actions as a little bit of a manipulation, because they feel like you always want to take that upper hand in moving the connection the way that you want it to. Or maybe they could feel like you're just coming on too strong a little bit. Just be careful. I don't think that you're going to do this, but I'm just warning you before you start doing things, just to be careful with this type of personality type. You could be dealing with an alpha type of person, right? But whoever it is, I just think that they may be super stubborn. They could have Aries in their chart, Taurus in their chart, something like that, Aquarius in their chart. But they seem to be a little stubborn. So just avoid making them feel like you want your way. right? That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Other than that, it flows smoothly. This can be a really easy transition into their life. This can be a really great connection with you guys getting closer, with you guys starting to connect again or connect more. This could go in your way if you make them feel comfortable while you're doing it. And I think that that's the key to having this. Give this person the chance to see things the way that you see them. All right. If you can do that, then I feel like that'll be golden. All right. So, Virgo, your actual word of the month, your magic word of the month is Christ. Yes, guys, it's Christ. And also it is the number 1 that's significant here. So the number 1 is about leadership. It's about leadership, and it could be that some of you are, like I said, dealing with a leader. So yeah, I'm definitely on point with that. Some of you are really dealing with a leader. There's a leader type of person in this connection, and I feel like it's the other person involved. And is like Christ energy, which means that I think what this is saying is that this is someone who has a high ranking spiritually. They do. This love interest that you may have is not who you may think they are. They may come across to be like everyone else that you've recently or previously dated, or they could come across like a normal person, even if you've been knowing them your whole life. But it's things about them that you still don't know about their spiritual DNA. And I think that you may sometimes mistake them for being just an ordinary individual. But this person shares a DNA with Christ. For some of you, this is someone who is a part of the bloodline. And I think sometimes you could really, really forget, or you could really be oblivious to it. Maybe you really just never knew this. But for someone out there, you're dealing with someone that's very, very enlightened, or someone who has a higher spiritual ranking. And it's very, very important how you treat this person. And it's also important to realize that you have to open up your heart to this person. If you pay attention to images of Christ, a lot of these images will show a heart with thorns around it, right? And Jesus or Christ points to that area with one hand up and one hand pointing to that area. And thorns represent, hardships and difficult situations and trials and tribulations. So it's like maybe, and I'm going to connect the dots here and go back to what I was saying at first about you wanting to be of service to someone, learning how to let go of the past in order to motivate other people on their journey. You need to be more compassionate toward a lover, because they're more important than what you think. This person may be more of holds a higher ranking, I'm telling you, than what you think they are. I'm not saying that you're dating Jesus Christ, but what I'm saying is, even if they themselves don't understand, especially if they are African American or African, this person really does have a royal bloodline. And this is someone who, even if they do not know, this person has a mission, a bigger purpose, and there's someone who's definitely connected to royalty for a lot of you guys. And you may, like I say, you may not see this. This could be a person who currently has a job as a truck driver, anything. But the heart of this person, man, the heart of this person is irreplaceable. The heart of this person, you can't mess with this. You can't mess over this type of person, right? This is someone who, even if this is a female, they may look like your average female, right? They could have a job in administration or a teacher or something like that. But don't you guys, don't sleep on. You have to live by faith and not by sight. And that's what I'm getting here. A lot of you guys have to continuously seeing beyond the 3D illusion of whoever this is that you're dealing with, and you need to go really, really deep to understand what this person's soul DNA pattern is all about. And it is something that is they play a very important role. Even if they made mistakes, even if they hurt people or hurt you in the past, they are still one of the chosen. That's what I'm getting for some, not for everyone. For others of you, this may relate to you in a totally different way. This can just be a call for you to open up your heart to Christ or accept Christ fully in your life. All right? Thank you.